Rachel Zegler's Snow White trailer finally releases on YouTube. Dislikes begin to pour upon Disney. And this, when was this posted? December 3rd, and it's only gotten worse. After nearly 2 weeks, the Walt Disney Company has decided to finally put the Snow White live-action remake trailer on YouTube. The company had kept the trailer exclusive to showings before Wicked and Moana 2, without comment as to why it was hidden away everywhere else. The truth is almost certainly a very coordinated positive PR campaign to protect Moana 2 that seems to have been quite successful. Yeah, Moana 2 has made oodles of money.
Here comes the money!
The preview trailer for Snow White was released early 2024 and was a colossal failure for Disney's Alan Bergman. The VP who oversees the film side of the company was likely quite displeased to see the trailer becoming one of the most disliked movie previews in the history of cinema.
I've been reviewing your work. Quite frankly, it stinks.
It was well earned. Rachel Zegler, the star who played Snow White, has been a part of controversy after controversy, whether it's been calling the prince of the story a stalker, or claiming the original Walt Disney film is dated, or weighing in on Middle Eastern politics in crude and obtruse ways. Zegler has been anything but princess-like. And who can forget her preemptively declaring that she would not be bleaching her skin for the role? Yeah, that was weird. Who the hell... Like, what?
Weird.
Truly, Zegler has been anathema for any kind of cinematic success. But with Moana 2 releasing last week, and Disney desperate to get this trailer out to the public, or into the public sphere without significant controversy, a strategy seems to have been hatched that has proven fairly adept thus far. Disney elected to largely keep Snow White hidden from the public. No YouTube video was released, so no audience feedback was possible. Disney simultaneously kept the Moana 2 reviews embargoed until 2 hours before the film released. That's crazy. As a result, 2 potentially damaging narratives were unable to take hold. First, Disney didn't have to defend Snow White as Wicked soared at the box office, a scenario that could have dampened Moana's enthusiasm, and second, holding Moana reviews until the film released meant that no Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny story could happen. Was that where, I'm not so familiar with that one. I didn't follow that saga too much. I know the movie was not great. Was it that, they had a little bit of audience excitement, then reviews came out and said it was garbage, and everybody decided not to go? I wouldn't doubt it. It was not great. I think it was better than Crystal Skull, but that's not saying much. Or at least, well, I'll say it was on par with Crystal Skull. But people went to see Moana 2 often because they had no idea how bad the film is. Today, it is teetering around a rotten rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I just showed you guys that. It's okay. A website that already is crafted in such a way to protect big-budget films from such a stinky and stinging label. Anecdotally, my wife has heard about people just flat out walking out during the movie. Like, I can't possibly be that bad. Like, it's bad enough where you're walking out of Moana. Like, give me a break.
Done!
But now, with both missions accomplished for Mickey, Disney has finally released the Snow White trailer to the public. The result has not been pretty. Nope. And there they have the plug-in to show. It's way worse than that now, by the way.
Yup!
That's crazy. However, protecting Moana 2 from Snow White seems to have worked out wonderfully for Disney CEO Bob Iger et al. And really, what more could you ask for? The Snow White trailer, of course, is rather awful. Ugly, disconcerting CGI, okay, / AI dwarves actually seem to make audience members feel a sense of disgust. Yeah, I'm the only one. I'm like, whatever, it's CGI dwarves. They look bad. I didn't expect them to look good, but, whatever. The evil queen is more beautiful than the princess.
Fact.
Also, her acting in this one, for all the people saying, oh, Gal Gadot can't act her way out of a paper bag and whatever. She's not a good actress, but she did fine with this role from what I've seen. And then it's her and all the prosthetics when she's the old lady, the old witch, whatever. And she seems to be doing great there as well. Like, I feel this is a good role for her. There's not a whole lot of, like, deep acting that goes into being the evil queen. But also, if you look back through the history of Evil Queen, Snow White characters, the Evil Queen is almost always better looking. Almost always. Snow White not only saves the prince in the trailer, but she also appears to be leading a socialist revolution against the monarchy. Effing nuts, yeah. It may be one of the last byproducts of a super woke Hollywood era that is already seen as a stain and tremendous failure in the history of cinema. My oh my, how things have changed. Yeah, and it sucks that Snow White had to fall victim to this because it's a good story and my wife would have loved it, but now she's going to refuse to see it. One thing seems certain though, none of the cringe has changed for Snow White, and at this point, Disney is far better served attempting to throw all of their marketing at Lilo and Stitch. That one still has Ohana. Snow White just has Oh the Horror. Okay, cool. And there's no end in sight for the plight of this film until it finally makes its way through the box office and off onto a forgotten cubbyhole in streaming. Yeah, dude. I will say this. Somebody the other day got like so heated mad at me in my comment section because I refused to say that Rachel Zegler was ugly. I was like, I think it's just stupid if you're trying to tell me that she's ugly. You can think she's not attractive, whatever, I get it. But if you're going to sit there and try to say that she's ugly, I think you're disingenuous. And as much as I love Jeremy from The Quartering, he said the same thing one day. He was like, she's just an ugly woman. And I'm like, when did this become a thing? Like, yeah, her personality is extremely ugly. There's no getting around that. But to sit here and tell me, oh, this is just a hideous woman,
I don't believe you.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's disingenuous. I feel like that's like she's not hideous. And then this guy tried to say that I was somehow a homosexual because she looks like a Taiwanese ladyboy. And therefore I'm into men and whatever. Like, it was such a stupid, immature discussion. I was like, dude, and he was like, why are you trying to convince me? That I'm like, okay, I don't really care if you find her attractive. That I don't care, but I'm telling you, I think it's stupid for you to sit here and say that she's ugly. But I think Gal Gadot's far better looking, but whatever. Looking at this, because, YouTube hides all this stuff, that trailer, the official trailer right now is sitting at, which by the way, Disney changed their YouTube icon, whatever, to Mufasa from that movie coming out, which I'll probably watch it, but I'm definitely not going to the theater to see that crap. But Disney's Snow White trailer released, let's see, in theaters March 21st. It has 5,344 views, 23,179 likes, to 533,506 dislikes, which means 96% downvote.
Jesus Christ.
It's also got 29,955 comments. Here's where the fun is. 1. Immediately pause video. 2. Read comments section. This guy's got 399 replies. Wow, Disney, you truly are incredible. It took you 3 years, multiple rewrites, unnecessary CGI, and $209 million just for me to enjoy a comment section of a movie I will never watch. Bless you.
It's true.
If I saw this movie on a plane, I would still walk out. Rachel Zegler wished that I would never know peace. Unfortunately, that means I can't watch the movie in a theater because that theater would be the most peaceful and empty place on Earth. I'll give Disney some credit. They are brave enough to leave the comment section open.
That is correct.
Yeah, this is the same woman. I don't care how you vote, but she literally came out after the U.S. election and said she wished that 49% of the country, 49+% of the country would never know peace. Yeah, okay, so F you and your movie, I guess. So, this trailer saved my dad. He has been in a coma for 8 months, and when I played this trailer, he woke up and got out of bed to turn it off. Thank you, Disney.
This guy gets it.
Why is Lord Farquaad playing Snow White? Yeah, the hair is something. Disney, we're going to release Snow White in theaters and that apparently everyone hates. Warner, we're going to release Coyote vs. Acme, written by James Gunn, and that everyone wants to see. Or we're never going to release Coyote vs. Acme. Got it. Thanks, Hollywood. Yeah, that is true. That was a big thing there for a while. At this point, the comment section is the real magic mirror. For people who don't use the extension currently, yeah, that one's a little old. Evil Queen to the mirror. Describe Snow White to me. Mirror. Weird.
It's Hollywood, baby.
When there is more comments than likes, you know the comment section is going to be good. At this point, the monetization of this video is going to earn Disney more revenue than the movie itself will. I mean, you got to sit through the ads, so maybe not. But I got a feeling that this movie gonna have more comments on YouTube than tickets sold. Well, that's not gonna be hard to achieve. Disney coming to a theater near you. Me, is that a threat? It looks like the best, most state-of-the-art CGI 2002 has to offer.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
I don't feel bad for Disney at all. This is a what do they call that? A what of your own making? A whip of your own making, or whatever? I don't remember the actual phrase, but something to that effect. They did this to themselves, basically. They made this bed, they can lie in it, and they can suck a big butt. They're going to lose a crap ton of money on this movie, and I couldn't be happier about it.